Hey Smith, it's been a while. How have you been?
Hey Richard, I've been doing well, thanks. How about you? What have you been up to lately?
Can I see it?
Yeah, sure.
I've actually been traveling quite a bit recently. I visited Europe last month and had an incredible time. Went to Italy, France, and Spain. The architecture, the food, and the history were absolutely amazing.
That sounds incredible. I've always wanted to visit Europe. What were some of the highlights of your trip?
Well, in Italy, I spent a few days in Rome. The Colosseum and the Vatican were truly awe-inspiring. And the pasta, oh my goodness, the pasta was out of this world. Then I headed to French Riviera and enjoyed the stunning.
Wow, Rome must have been a dream come true for a history enthusiast like you. And French Riviera sounds like a perfect place to relax. Did you have any interesting experience with the locals or?
Definitely. In Italy, I met this local artist in a small cafe in Florence. We had a long conversation about art, culture, and life. It was such a genuine and enriching experience. In Spain, I took a cooking class in Barcelona and got to learn how to make authentic paella from a local chef. It was both educational and delicious.
Meeting locals and getting involved in their culture is always the best way to truly experience a place. That cooking class sounds amazing. Speaking of which, have you had any challenges or funny moments during your travels?
Oh, for sure. Language barriers are always interesting. I remember trying to ask for directions in a small village in France and ended up having a hilarious mix-up with my limited French. We were all laughing by the end of it, and a kind local finally pointed me in the right direction.
Haha, that's the beauty of travel, even the challenges become great stories to share 'em. And it sounds like you made a connection through humor. Did you manage to bring back any souvenirs from your trips?
Absolutely. I love collecting souvenirs. I brought back some handcrafted pottery from Italy, a few bottles of French wine from Bordeaux, and a traditional Spanish fan from my time in Spain. They're not just mementos. They're reminders of the incredible experience I had.
Those sound like wonderful keepsakes. Your travels sound truly inspiring, Richard. They make me want to plan a trip to Europe myself. Thanks for sharing all these stories.
You're welcome, Smith. If you ever decide to go, I'll be more than happy to give you some travel tips and recommendations. There's nothing quite like exploring new places and creating unforgettable memories.